Did I do it? I did it on Twitch. Did I do it on YouTube? I did it on YouTube. There we go. We're live on both. Isabella getting first 7 times. Congratulations. Maiko, welcome in for 18 streams. Appreciate the 50 bits before stream started. That was very, very appreciated. JT Gaming, welcome in for 35 streams. We're gonna have a look at the R.E.P.O update. I cycled a few levels. We have the new map ready to go. Hey, I appreciate another 50 bits. That's very, very appreciated. 100 in total. We've been going a minute. It's very, very appreciated. But yeah, right. We have the new map ready to go. Load it up. We're going to have a look at it. I'll give people a couple minutes to appear, and then we'll jump straight in. Have a look at the new map. I'm actually going in blind for this. I haven't seen any content on it. The only thing I've seen was... Hey, I appreciate the 250 bits. 350 bits total. Very, very appreciated. I'm up for 1. Nice. Peggy, welcome in on YouTube and welcome in on Twitch. Very appreciated. How you doing? Yeah, the YouTube is pinned. I'm up for once. Get you. Right. The only thing I've seen is the money blender item. But I'm not sure how the game works, and I'm not sure on the update. But we're going to figure it out together. How you doing, Isabella? Have we left people long enough to appear? MK, welcome in on the YouTubes. Are we ready? I hope so, because I'm about to do it anyway. Let me get my tabs set up, which I believe is that. Hey, welcome in on the YouTube. How you doing? Oh, JT, how you doing? Yeah, right. Shall we just jump straight into the new map? Boom. I found it and I've hidden under here. So there's probably some sort of monsters that have spawned already, but we'll see if we can find them. Has my webcam moved? I am not in the center of it. Oh. Whoops. Is it the chair? We'll go with that. That looks good enough. Right. New map. That would have been a horrible start. Imagine not even getting to see the first room and you get shot by the blind man. Blind man on level 1 isn't the most fun. Did they add the button for extraction? I know they spoke about doing that. Ooh. The map's curved. They've added curves into the game. Must press. Have you ever played the don't press the red button game? Is this like a money map? Is this the kind of map you get and then you're like, sweet, we can get some money on this level? No, but I'd push it. Ooh. The tabs have disappeared. There we go. This game looks so different already. Wow, that is surprisingly heavy. Look how curved things are. Appreciate the reactions over on the YouTube. Hey, I appreciate the sub over on the YouTube. That's very, very appreciated. We're trying to get to 1,000 YouTube subs. That would be really cool if we could. Take a sip and posture check, definitely. I still got a bit of my coffee left. Appreciate it. This game feels so different with just like the changes of there's an actual roof now. There's curves. A lot more obstacles to hide on. Wow, there's a lot of items in here. Ooh, that's heavy. I'm going to try and get this back to the start. LJ, welcome in. How you doing? They had to encase the big red glass shut off button. Pressing the big red button. Right. Doesn't this look so different? How come we're back at level 1? Did you die? No, this is the new update. Look at the map. This is the new update and the new map. So we wanted to check out the new stuff. It's really cool, like the difference just this kind of map makes. About to cry, I think you die. I am not dead yet. I was thinking about doing a new playthrough with the new update because they've changed a lot about the game, and we basically beat the old version. So it'd be interesting to see how we do on the new version because I think they've changed how you pick up monsters, which will be interesting. So we're gonna start a playthrough of the new stuff. This is gonna be so much easier to get lost in, by the way. Are you an item? You're not an item. Like, look how easy this is to get lost in. What are you? Oh, it's a light. Are the rooms bigger as well? This feels much bigger. The doll item. It was surprisingly heavy. See, even this is surprisingly heavy. How much is that? 24k already for level 1. This definitely feels more valuable than the previous level 1s. But so far, playing it feels the same. Obviously, there's a different map and new items and all that. But like the actual moving around, the movement feels the same. I think sprinting's the same. Ads. Appreciate you sitting through the ads. Appreciate all the reactions on YouTube as well. I see you over there. There's a lot of them. I appreciate it. Do you think today we might actually beat the record? The all-time record for reactions on YouTube during one stream was 11,000. Ooh. Oh, did you see that on our screen? The little stun thing? Still not beating that? No, we've got to 10,500 once. KT must be busy this morning. Most of the time, KT lurks while getting ready for work. And then she'll pop a message in. But no, we still haven't beaten the 11,500. Ooh. I love that you can hide under this. And still look around if I keep at it. Maybe I'm planning on clicking it all the way through stream. We might beat it today then. Oh, that is an item. It's been raining for 24 hours. How does the UK deal with all the rain? By ignoring it. Oh, I've just noticed something else that's new. You can actually see the cart hovering. It's got a hovering animation. Do you see that? Under the cart. Look at that. Peggy dances in it. Hey, Maiko, appreciate the gifted sub over to Peggy. That's very, very appreciated. Okay, this map feels very valuable. I can't wait to see it in the later levels. Because we're going to do a playthrough on here. And we'll probably get to see it in the later levels as well. Okay, well, we might get to see it again. Okay. I'm not sure if they've changed this scene. So let me just double check. Alright. I'm not sure what map this is. Ah, perfect. 2 in a row. Nice. Now we can have another look at it. I meant that. I meant that so we could have a better look at the level. What killed you? The blind man. The huntsman. Got me right at the end while I was pressing the button. Let's see if it's a similar value level. Oh, this map looks so easy to get lost on. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's so... Just by adding some curves in, it's so different. Oops. Oh, brilliant. The skull. BRB. Beginner's food. No worries. Enjoy your food. Let us know what you're having. Yeah, look at the thing on the screen. That little circle that gets like redder and redder. That's the new how long you can hold a monster for. That's pretty cool. Right, now we gotta wait for it to get off though. I thought that was an item, but it's not. What's everyone think of the update so far? I kind of like it. Okay, that thing's fast. It's good. I don't know if they've changed any other maps, to be fair. It might just be this map. And the rest is the same. It is. So, I guess, but the way you deal with the monsters is the same on every map. Can I get up there? Oh, I got it. Not used to... So weird for now. What's that? The new map? The new stuff in the shop, you now get a duck bucket. What does that do? Triple developer and companies. Yeah, they did really well. To be fair, it's kind of cool that a lot of the games at the moment that are going like really big are very small developer teams. That's pretty cool. Are you playing the beta? Yeah, I'm doing the update. Did you change the? You've changed the color of your name. You used to be purple. Now you're green. Welcome in for 6 streams. I think you can put it on the duck, but I've not seen it yet. Okay, we can give that a go. Yeah, too many people have purple, so I had to change it up. Fair enough. I do notice that when people change the colors of their names. Whoa! How are you supposed to put this in there? I can't even turn with it. Oh, there we go. That was surprisingly difficult to move of that one. Hey, True, welcome in for 320 streams. How you doing, True? Because of the way that item moves up and down so quickly, I wonder if you can use it as a defense against monsters. We can give that a go as well. Right, one more room. This map is definitely more valuable than the other maps. Because that's 2 in a row where we've got over 30k value on level 1. In some charts, I make all my accounts have the same color. So match your color. That's difficult though, because you get used to the colors. We've had it before where they've used the same color as the Streamlabs bot. Oh, I want to give this thing a go. Okay, that does kind of work as a defense. That does actually work as a defense, because I also stopped the skull from hitting me. It's probably not very good, because it just pushes them away. It doesn't actually stun them. But that's a cool item. Do we have new monsters? As far as I'm aware, no. But I haven't looked into the update. Where did the jukebox go? No, there isn't. Movement. I'm not sure how it saw me, but movement. Bro, this thing can see me through that wall. There is a new item that I want to try. But currently the skull can seem to see us through that wall. Right, did anyone see where the jukebox went? Because I kind of want that still. Did it break? Did it break my jukebox? It might have broke it, but I do want to see the new shop at some point, so it's probably best we just leave. 28k is still decent. Do you know that there's a vent system in these maps? Is there? Or is that like a question without knowing the answer? I'm figuring out. I'm way tired to be awake right now. I took some. And put the pack in your mouth. Over there? Ah, I thought there was a new shop. Oh, there is a new shop. Wait. I thought there was a new shop. Or maybe that was a mod that the... Ah, I think I got baited by a mod. Because someone had a... Ooh. Ooh. Oh, zap. That is surprisingly accurate. Let me see if it... That is surprisingly accurate. Compared to the last taser, what about at, like, long range? That's very accurate. Do you remember what it was before? Look how accurate that is. That's pretty cool. But since this is level 1, let's get some strength. In fact, no. We're looking at the new update. I want that item. Oh, wait. Or do we... No, I'm getting that item. We're here to mess around with the new update. So we'll get that. Can I get a health? I can. And then I can afford 1 stamina. They changed it to be better. Ooh. Push the button. You're welcome. This is cool. I didn't know there was new items. I just thought there was the new map. Nice button push. Thank you. Let me update the titles. Oof, we've got quite a few people on Twitch. Welcome. Hello. YouTube's still trying to start up. But I appreciate everyone on YouTube. If anyone on Twitch wants to help out with that, you can just drop a lurk over on the YouTubes. That would be very appreciated. Whoops, wrong button. Right, this is our new item. Ooh, look at the battery charge on it. Do you get a lot more... The other day we were talking about this, where we said that if they want us to use the items more, the crystals are very overpriced. But if I get that many bolts before it needs recharging, that's very cool. Right, we'll probably get one of the normal maps now, but we'll probably get back to that one in the later levels. How you doing, True? You won't taste to kill a monster. It's higher though. Oh, they made it harder to kill a monster? Did they give them more health and stuff? I didn't know that. They've buffed the monsters? You can't slam them anymore. How do you kill them? So now the only ways to kill them are with weapons, I guess items, and holes. Oofed. Surely that just makes the earlier levels harder. Even items don't do as much damage anymore? This will be interesting. I'll be honest though, if the weapons work like this one does, they lowered strength ability. Do you need more? Wait. I appreciate that first time chatter, by the way. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. So, how much strength do you need now? Is that different? Why did my room just turn green? They've made this item radioactive. When you hold it, everything goes green and it makes a noise. Do you hear that? Why is this item radioactive? If you drop, it hurts you. Oh. That's cool. How much damage does it do? Should we figure it out? Oh, that didn't do any. Maybe I weren't in it enough. Once we get more health, we'll do a better experiment with the new stuff. There's a fruit fly or something. I got it. No, I didn't. I might have got it. They added more than I thought. I genuinely thought they just added the new map. Have they given us more value on the maps? Because I know the new map, we got over 30k both times we did it for level 1. So I'm not sure if they've given us more value on the levels, especially if they want us to use the items. I appreciate people lurking over on the YouTubes. That is appreciated. We are 200 watch hours away from getting level 1 of affiliate. Level 1 YouTube partner is 200 watch hours away. And then technically full YouTube partner is 1,200 watch hours away, which could be like 2 weeks. Appreciate that lurk. Which could be about 2 weeks worth of streams, or 1 week, depending on how well the week is. And 250 subs away. Roughly 250 subs. Hey, appreciate that follow. It's very appreciated. Right, do we try and use this as a weapon if we see a monster? I want to see if that still works. Because that normally stuns them. We got to figure out a new strat to play the game. Let's put this here. I'm going to assume the map's not too much bigger, so let's go sell this. Do the first extraction. And then we'll go to the other side of the map. We need upgrades as well as the new items as well. We've got to remember that. But this looks really cool. And it's crazy accurate. I'm assuming it's as accurate in the level as it was in the shop. I'm sure hoping so, at least. But we'll give it a go if we see something. Oh, I just sold the item I wanted to use as a weapon. Never mind. Value's got to be increased, right? I feel like they've changed the Can I not? You're much harder to move around. I think the graphics on that has changed. And it's not as flat anymore. Subtle changes, but makes a difference. Keep an eye out for items. There's quite a large level 2. Once it walks away, I'm going to try and zap it from a distance and see how well it works. Oh, so it does have a range? Is it here? Oh, it did work. Okay, we're going this way. Let's have a look over here. They do not get tased as long as they used to. Used to get quite a decent amount of time after you tasered them before they get up. But that was very quick as well. I might need to see if they've got a website where they describe the new stuff. Ooh, that did 60 damage. It used to be 50 for a kick. Oh no, it hit me into the door. Repo Reddit. Might be on the Reddit. Might be on the Reddit. I'm not sure where I'd find it. There is more value on this level, though. Maybe the taser's more to get past them, rather than killing them. Once it walks off, I'm going to tase it and then count how long till it gets back up. Alright, 1, 2... Ah, barely 2 seconds now. From them being tased to getting back up. That's a big change. That's quite a big change, that. I also went so far when it kicked me. But maybe it's a different per size of monster. Maybe. Level 2 is Laser Dude. The stun gun. Oh, maybe it's different to the stun gun. I don't know, it's kind of fun figuring all this out as well. So, Discord only allows long text. Oh, were you gonna send it? Level 2, 43k. I feel like they have upped the value. Maybe that's what it's intended for. Like, just using it to get past them, maybe? Right, we'll see. Let's see if we can find any more items. I want the bucket. I want to give that a play around with. That's new. Is that... That's a taser, but you have to hit them with it? That's interesting. I don't know if these do damage. That's an interesting weapon. So maybe you'd use that accompanied by a different weapon. So like this plus that, for example. Oh, a feather drone. Let's grab a strength. We need a 40 health. Or 25 because the health packs are already expensive. Katie, welcome in. Let's get a crystal. The feather drone might be good. I don't know if we can afford it. We can, but then we only get a strength and we still don't have much health or stamina. It's the only way Discord allows me to send it all. Okay, we'll do. I appreciate it. Let's update the titles first of all. So we're going on to level 3 with 2 strength. Copy that. Over to YouTube. Hello everyone on YouTube. Appreciate all the reactions. Discord. Right, let's read out the patch notes. Oh, that is on Reddit. Katie, how you doing? Okay, so there's now a server list and random matchmaking, region picker. Select the server region you want to play on, or stick with automatic selection, just like before. Overcharge. Grabbing an enemy now builds overcharge. When the meter is full, you get blasted back. Stronger enemies generate more overcharge. If multiple players grab the same enemy, the overcharge is shared between them. That's one of the big changes. Kick. You can now kick players from a lobby during a level. They'll not be able to rejoin after being kicked out. Lobby passwords. Private lobbies are now password protected for security. A new item, pulse pistol, bolt zap, prod zap, and a duck bucket. We've seen 2 of those now. Extraction points now feature a new warning graphic during the countdown, highlighting what valuables are at risk of being destroyed. Microphones now remain active slightly longer when dying, allowing for more death screens before exploding. That's a good one for comedy. Peggy, welcome in for 326 streams. Katie, welcome in for 338. You can now scroll out on melee weapons. That's a cool one. I like that. What did Peggy say? Why are people saying... What did I miss? I don't know. Anyway, let me bring this to a different monitor so I'm not staring up the whole time. Spectate does not collide with enemies anymore in Spectate. Removed emissions on potion bottles. Prop. Oh, they removed the fact that you can see the potion bottles through walls and doors. Replaced padlocks with planks on blocked furniture and doors in the academy. Charge stations now has a segmented bar for easier reading. Enemies adjusted behavior when attempting to leave. They should now respond more dynamically to player actions. Oh, so it might be they don't always spawn in between you and the spaceship. Because they've made it more dynamic. Upscreen texture now has more detail. I wish they just removed that guy. Chef now has a deaf effect and sound. Robe now has a deaf sound. Have they fixed the robe bugging though? Because they haven't addressed that. Force aim now blends into a default sensitivity, smoothness, balancing. Upgrades. Shop prices now get a bit discounted for each player in a team. Oh, it's more expensive in solo now. That's cool though, because if you have tons of people, you need more upgrades. That is pretty cool. 1 second. Let me go to the next one. Enemies. All enemies now attack players, making sounds when they are very close to the enemy. That's new. Enemy. Well, yeah, obviously it's on the patch notes. The weight required for a valuable to stun an enemy has been rebalanced. Generally, heavier valuables are now needed to achieve a stun. Some enemies are now heavier when stunned. Valuables now lose a set percentage of their initial value when damaging an enemy. Huntsman now hums when minding his own business. Trudge, look under attack, now deals more damage. The Hidden now runs off and despawns after grabbing someone. Bowtie now has more health, the Bowtie one. Melee weapons no longer forced to a certain reach. They are now 20% easier to swing and have more durability. Guns now have much better accuracy. Handgun now has 8 bullets. Shotgun now has 4 bullets. Trank gun now has 5 bullets. Bigger hitbox on hit. A longer hitbox linger. What? Now has 5 bullets. Bigger hitbox on a hit. A longer hitbox linger. Nice. Frying pan now does more damage. Lowered all weapon prices. Wind up frog valuable, higher value. Propane tank valuable, no longer freezes enemies as it deals the damage. Oh, we almost found that out the hard way. Fixes. Wizard bookshelves. The top now has collider, preventing players from getting stuck. Lobby join, potential fix for rare client issue where some rooms generated both doors and block doors, preventing the player from passing through. Shop extractor fixed a bug where pressing the shop button before it fully opened will cause it to remain stuck for the rest of the level. Arena spectate resolves an issue where the top view state failed. Fixed a rare bug where you could cause a save files to be deleted when joining a lobby from another lobby. Fixed an infinite loading bug. Fixed a bug where the health charges to be stored during the... that's the bug that everyone used for free health. Changed the file saving logic. Fixed shadows being too disconnected from... rotating should now correctly take a player's strength into account. Robe. Fix an issue that occasionally prevented them from dying as expected. The robe bug has been fixed. Nice. That's what I was looking for. The rest of it I don't care about. We never ran into any other bug other than that. So that's really cool. There's also there's at least 15 new items to find as well. Okay, so they fixed the only bug we were having late game. Nice, that's really cool. I like that. Sweet, let's go back to plan. Let's see if we can see the new one. Oh yeah, look. So did those charges, like, correlate to these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. Okay, so these are slightly different. Which is interesting. Because you'd think that Whoops. What about this? Oh, so this is probably those. But because this one has more... Right, that makes a lot of sense. Let's take this. So apparently they have a Discord server as well, where they post spoilers too. It's also posted the update notes. Right. Makes sense. Finally back to the game. Hey, it's update day. We gotta figure out what they update. I've never been interested enough to read patch notes before in a game. Apologies for talking too much. But at least now we know what they did. So the gun gets eight gunshots. Right, nothing in here. Okay, let's keep going. I want to get the gun then. The shotgun has 4 shots, and the guns have better accuracy. I like listening to Bob talk. I talk too much sometimes, mostly at night. Anyone who has had a late night gaming session knows that once it gets a bit late, my brain just dumps all the information that it's holding. It doesn't even need to be a gaming session. Isabella can vouch. Oh, I hear the... I'm glad I got the feather drone because there's a valuable here. How much are you? 16. Stardust, welcome in. How you doing? Is the best work and efforts. I'm now showing an example of that. I used to get all my coursework done late at night. It's the only time I could ever get it done. The only problem is, though, is that my typing ability... It's one of the reasons I have to type so fast. It's because I type slower than my brain goes. And I talk slower than my brain goes. So if I try to talk when I'm too... Oh, no! Can I tase you really quickly? How much damage does this do? A lot. That was unfortunate. I thought I saw the trudge just then. At work? Hope you have a good day at work. Much more faster. I need to... If I get too like into a conversation, I definitely talk too fast. Because I either overthink a sentence, like in a very short amount of time, or the sentence is half said, and then I move on to the next one. There's a room over there. I repeat and repeat until I'm acknowledged. That's fair. This feels so much harder now. Like, just hearing about all the stuff they changed late game. It'll be interesting if we get there. My family's like... I don't know that. You said nothing. I sometimes repeat stuff because of a memory issue. I like forget I've told someone, especially if I'm really into something. I'll like accidentally repeat it a ton. Like, it's not intentional. Right, they didn't say anything about changing the health on them, though. So I don't think they've got more health. Right, do we try and take this back to the beginning, or do we take it to the last extraction? I'm not sure which one will be easier. Let's take the cart back, and that will tell us if we want to go all that way with the item. Nah, we'll take it to the last one. The bow tie does. Oh yeah, they were given a bit more health. I think it didn't say anything about the others. Yeah, at least one of them got more health. I wonder how much health they had before then, if they thought it was necessary to give it more. Oh, FYI, Wednesday, I'm looking to update the SMP. I'm going to start with the weld trim. The order I normally do it in is I do the weld trim first. Get that done and out of the way, because that's the long part. Not by much, but it's definitely the longer one. And then I will download all of the existing mods in the newer versions. And that's when I find out if it's possible or not. New cows and stuff? Yeah. Hey, welcome in for your third stream. Right, I don't know whether to bring the large item this way or not. Yeah, I'll go get it. New cows, sheep. Oh, I didn't know there was that much added. Okay, I missed this item. I don't know if this actually spawns stuff, because normally when an item spawns stuff, it makes your screen go, like, fuzzy, if you get what I mean. Like, static, that's it. I think it's just changed the interactions, really. They just done less time. And they weigh more, so you can't slam them as easily. But can you still do that? It didn't say how much, though. And chickens. Alright, we might have to have a look over on the update. I think you can, I'm not quite sure. May just need to take more strength. Oh, maybe max strength has changed then as well. Maybe it's not 11, 13 anymore. We'll have to have a look into that. Right, this is going to be difficult to get this item all the way back, but we're going to give it a go. Oh, something knocked it over. Hello, alien. Nope, you do not get stunned for very long. But yeah, I do want to have a look at some other games at some point. But the idea I had was that I wanted to get YouTube partner at least level 1 before I switch game, because this game does have people watching on YouTube on it sometimes. And my fear is that if I change game and I can't get into the category on YouTube, I don't want to feel like I've missed the opportunity to get YouTube partner. I say that, we've got 3 people over there currently on YouTube, but sometimes it goes up. Do they follow? I feel like they've been closer than before. I don't remember the, whoops. I don't remember them following me round as much. But I think they changed their behavior around players as well. So they might now follow players. Oh, also now all monsters will hear you if you make noise near it. So we got to keep that in mind as well. But they're definitely different. Please don't hurt the large item. You're hurting the large item. That went down faster. Oops. Right, we just need to get this back with any value. It's better than no value. Pivot. You can do it. You can do it. Ah. Bear with. Whoops. Oh, don't do that. I think this next part's easier with no feather drone, because you can, like, pivot it. Whoops. And then put it back on. Stop doing that. They've also got new graphics on the charger. On the charge bit, instead of it being see-through. Oh, yeah, there. They've got new graphics for it. Uh-oh. I'm going to die here? Nah, never. It's quite possible, to be fair, though. Do you know what would have been a fun change? Is the bag can't get any larger than 25k. So if you have 25k in it, it still won't get larger. Do you fancy leaving me alone? I don't like having such little health. More ads, BRB, when they're done. I appreciate you sitting through the ads. Is it? I feel like the monsters follow me around more than they used to. Like, the monsters seem to always be around me now. Right. Apparently there's an item here. There is. They want your autograph. Nice. They did say that they updated some of the values, didn't they? Thank you. They did say that they updated some of the values. Welcome back. Oh, JT, welcome back. I thought you meant me. I was like, did stream go down? Yeah, I appreciate people sitting through the ads. It's very appreciated. It should only be about a minute and a half for every 60 minutes that you can watch. But it's the minimum that they allow. The interesting thing is, right? So Twitch won't put ads on your channel unless you're an affiliate, right? But YouTube will put ads on your videos from the beginning, but just not pay you. I always thought that was a bit funny. Oh, this is heavier. Is that because people used it as a weapon so much? This is definitely heavier. Right, that's the whole map. Like, why get them on Netflix and Prime? Yeah, that's ridiculous to me. Getting ads after you pay for a subscription. Like, you pay for a subscription service, and they're like, yeah, that's not enough money. Even though you've signed up to our service, we're going to give you ads unless you increase your service price. Isn't that ridiculous? I don't know how they've gotten away with that. Like, I genuinely don't understand how they got away with that. Okay, this item's pretty fun, I'll be honest. You just kind of stun them as you run past them. I might turn that into a... Can someone clip that moment? I might turn that into a YouTube short and be like... one of the ways to use the weapon. But if you pay $15 more, you can get rid of ads on live shows. The amount... And I rage out? Yes. Yes. I don't understand how they got away with it. For the animals? Nice, I'll check that out. Later, probably. Take the 8K one, and then we just need update. Money? I know, but surely there's got to be a limit. There's got to be a limit. Yeah, exactly. Imagine a like getting YouTube Prime to get rid of the ads, right? And then they say, "Oh, but now you get half the amount of ads. If you want to get rid of some more ads, pay us more." Oh, you paid us more? Well, we've just upped the prices. So if you want to get rid of more ads, pay us more. You wouldn't allow it. No one would use it. But the problem with like Netflix and Prime and all those kind of ones, they don't have enough competitors. If they had competitors, then they have to treat people with like respect. But because there's no real competitors to those people, there's nothing you can do. You literally just, you either don't watch any movies, any of the new movies, or you deal with it and you sit through the fact they're giving you more ads on top of your subscription price. That's the problem when there's not enough competitors in an industry. So the reason shop prices are, they're going up, but they haven't like gone absolutely crazy, because if one shop does that, the other shops are then used more and they lose their customers. But I highly doubt there's going to be enough people. I remember I stopped using, what was it? Was it Netflix or Prime? One of them increased their prices by a ton once, and a ton of people cancelled their subscriptions. I was one of those people who cancelled their subscription, and it didn't do anything, and they didn't change a single thing. Do you know what I mean? Isn't that like... Isn't that ridiculous? This is why I buy DVDs. I mean, fair. It's very fair. I wish there was more you could do. I genuinely wish there was more you could do. I got YouTube Premium. Doesn't do that. However, they did up the price $5. 22-minute ads on a 15-minute video. Yes. Yeah. But do you want to know something that's gonna either really annoy you or interest you? So you know how they'll put like 2-minute ads throughout your video? So you pay them £15 a month, right? So you don't get any more ads. They make more from your sub than they would have from the ads. So it's a whole big thing to get you to sub. Obviously, they make money from the ads. They originally did the ads. But then they give you the option to sub, and they don't need to run ads to get the money. They just get it. They get it every month. And they still continue to run the ads for other people until they sub. That's why the whole thing irritates me. Because then if you buy a sub, you get rid of the ads. Life is great without the ads, right? But then you've lost. Like, they got you to sub. Or they've got you to do a subscription to their Prime service or whatever. Thank you, JT, for the random follow. However, their memberships for exclusive channel videos, like, come on. Oh, that's actually a creator feature. Creators do that. So the creator will create an exclusive video for members only. And they would also do a 70-30 revenue split for that subscription to the YouTube channel. 70-30 is an affiliate on Twitch who runs a minute and a half of ads an hour. The revenue split is 50-50. So Twitch takes 50% of every sub on Twitch if you're not a partner. If you're a partner, but if you're a partner plus who's got 300 sub points a month for 3 months, it's a 70-30 split. Right? So YouTube gives every creator that from the beginning of being a partner. So that I'll give them credit for. That's decent. The 70-30. Especially for the big creators. But at the same time, the amount of ads you get is kind of like, oofed. I hear the ducks somewhere trying to move. Circle of the, so I get a minute in, 3 minutes of ads. Yeah, no, it's, I don't know how you can even address it. Because it obviously, so it makes the company who does the ads, I don't know if it actually makes them money or not though. Like ads, why are they still running them? Who's it advertising to? Because I've never seen an ad and thought I want that product. I've always seen an ad and thought, why are you on my screen? Leave me alone. I don't know if ads work like they used to. There's so many of them now that surely it just annoys people. Other than subliminal, whatever you call it. Like if they give you 70 McDonald's ads in 1 month, surely there's going to be a part of your brain that if randomly asked, what do you want to eat? They might say McDonald's, if you get what I mean. But I'm more of a person that'll be like, anything but that, because they've interrupted my video about an ant colony 17 times in the last hour. Do you know what I mean? Okay, that thing uses the charge just to attach to something. So I feel a lot about ads too. Do you know what I mean? I don't think it works like it used to. Okay, we got to remember this item here doesn't work like it used to. Same, I've never bought something off an ad. 99% of the time, I don't get intrigued. Yeah. Some are helpful though, but most are just annoying. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think I've ever got an ad and I was like, that's cool. Maybe for services. I kind of don't mind the ads for services, especially if they're really well targeted. But the constant ads for products, it's like, I can't even get your product. I'm on 17 subscription plans to avoid ads, and you found me on one of the new ones. Influencer ads actually make me more or less likely to buy it. To buy it, I know they just did it for the money. I don't actually like the product. Oh yeah, like where they say this video is sponsored by this product. That kind of stuff. Yeah, I don't know if that works often. But on a totally separate note, all our Minecraft servers are hosted by Revive Node. If you go into the About section, there is an affiliate link. Please get the server. It's great quality. It's very nice. Whoops. Jokes aside, though, we do actually use Revive Node for all of our servers. Finishing up my... What is that? Whoops. SPC. What does that mean? This could be dangerous. Oh, fair enough. I hear typing. Nice. I knew an answer was coming. I could hear it being fought. Hey Bree, welcome in. How you doing? We're playing the new update. It's pretty interesting. A lot has changed, but we're here and we're trying to figure out the new. What is this? Is a new room, isn't it? No, I just never noticed that before. Alright, we found both extractions. There's a large item next to this one, so let's go do the first cell. How are you? I'm doing good, thanks. Thanks for asking. Because it's fun? Ayy. Right, let's see if we can stun the duck. Does that still work? Oh! Ah, this is gonna hurt. Can I stun you after you've been... Oh! Uh-oh. Does that reset the time? That's the wrong button? Well, this was fun. It's been a long time since the duck's been able to kill us. They made the monsters more powerful? Yeah, for sure they did. Where's my cart? Yeah, it's harder to stun the animals. The monsters. It's way harder. But the weapons are much better, so I'm excited. I'm gonna try and get one of the guns in game. I want to try a couple melee weapons as well. I want to beat up the monsters. Oh, I just lost my toes. I accidentally did my single player Minecraft world, so I started again. How did you manage that? How did you manage that? I appreciate everyone over on YouTube. We never actually went down there, but I didn't want to because there's always a robe. Leave me alone, duck. Well, now the robe's over here. They don't make a backup. To be fair, I don't have any backups of my single player worlds. Yeet. Yeet. If you haven't seen the Upscream's new face, good luck. Is it scarier? The old one, the older Upscream used to scare the life out of me. Don't turn around. It's not a big deal. Oh, it was new. I don't think I've ever taken a backup of a single player world. It's more gross. I can't explain it, but it's worse. We might get to see one on this playthrough then. Hey Bree, welcome in for 13 streams. You should have taken a backup of the original Skyblock. That was on a different computer. Oh, that's the point. I didn't save any of the worlds on it before I wiped it. Ah, but nah, they're fine. We've got loads of new worlds on this computer that I haven't backed up. But I do get bored of them quite quickly. Did the game update and I missed it? R.E.P.O? Yeah, there's a beta update currently out. We're playing it. You have to enable it in Steam. It's not like an automatic update. I'll have to check it out. Yeah, you go to properties, and then I believe it's installed files, and you're able to select update beta. Something along those lines. Alright, boom. But yeah, they also now highlight the items that can get broken when the extraction comes down. So it gives you like a little heads up. You still have to get it all on at the same time, but that definitely helps. Whoops. That definitely helps with some of the items though, because some of them are really difficult to know if they're going to break or not. Like the dinosaur skeleton. That's pretty difficult to know if the tail's in or not. Oh yeah, look, there's the count. There's the outline. I want to get one of the proper weapons though. Like one of the guns. Also, the feather drone now uses 1 charge to attach to something. So if you attach it to the wrong item, you lose 1 whole charge. Ah, it saw me. We need to get the item specifically for the duck. Alright, here we go. Time to leave. Let's get our weapon out. The way I've been leaving is I just stun everything on the way. That worked quite well on the last one. It's a stunning strat. Isn't it so smart? It's a bright idea. Does that work? Right. Next level. GG, thank you. Let's see if we've got any of the newer items. I want the gun. Nope. Still don't have the gun. The frying pan does do more damage though. It did say that. Let's get another strength. So this will be strength number 4. We can do this as an upgrade level then, because we're really lacking upgrades. I feel like we're not getting much stamina. Like normally there's like... I want the gun. Bob the American Twitch. 33. Let's get a range. I do like the fact they've made upgrades cheaper if there's more people on the level. That feels like it's quite a good thing to have. Let's get this and then some health. 11k. Oh. No, let's get some smaller ones. 4, 4, 8. 8, 4 is 12. Let's get one of these, actually, and then we'll carry it. Great if you play multiplayer. Peggy, get over solo. Right, let's update the titles. I don't know if I did it on the last one. Because now we have 4 strength, and I think this is level 5. We'll find out in a moment. Boom. Nice. Finally getting some decent upgrades. Ooh, I like how it also is telling us that we need to charge this. Oh, dude, we need to get some crystals. Right. Oh yeah, level 5. So I did miss a title update. I do want to get the new map on one of these levels. That would be nice. That's a graphics change. Right, 200 health, 100 health pack on us. How doing, Peggy, on the YouTubes? Right. Things should go slightly better now. We do have 4 strength, so we, unless they changed it, which they didn't say they changed it, we should be able to pick up a few of the monsters. Isabella on the YouTubes? So I feel like the new strategy is going to be a weapon and then a recharge drone to carry around. Weapon recharge drone, indestructible drone maybe, and just no health. Like full damage output. Boom, boom, boom. Whoops. The scouting gnome. Oh, they have friends. Is this an extraction over here? It is. Okay, so we can leave the heart for this one, maybe? That might work. How long have we been going? Okay, just checking. Where did I leave the cart? This way. Whoops. That'll do. Okay. How much is that worth? 13. Let's go put it in the extraction just because the cart's full. But it's pretty similar items. Well, no, it is. It's the same items on all the other maps, which I'm surprised about. But that might mean they're going to make, like if they change these maps, they might make more items. Well, actually, no, because the items so far are exclusive to the maps. Other than some of the items that overlap between maps. So that's kind of cool to think about. So if they ever add a new map, they have to add all new items for it as well. Not all of them, but most of them. But hopefully we get it again before, like, too late level. Because there will be more items on it. So if we get it at, like, level 6, 7, 8 kind of time, we get to see what it looks like late game. Because the rooms are so different. I'm wondering where they're going to put the holes. Or maybe they've got new rooms for the later levels. That might be it. The same way that this map has new rooms if you get to the higher levels. That extraction's not too far from the last one, so we'll do that one last. We'll scout through maybe one or two more rooms, just see if we get any items. That'll do. There's a rhino. I do like the accuracy of the weapons. That is pretty cool. I'm really excited to see what the gun's like. But it might be a while before we get that chance. Oh, let's grab whatever's over here. Yeah, what does everyone think the new meta's gonna be? Anyone got any ideas what it could be? I think recharge drone, gun, maybe one of the stun items. I don't know. I guess we'll figure it out with more playtime. Because most of the, like the current one that we do with, talking about meta as if it's Dota. Well, there's gonna be a meta, right? All games have a meta. The one before the update was Indestructible Drone, Health Pack, and Tranquilizer. That was very popular with the people who got to high levels. Because you only get 3 items. Whoops. Okay, so apparently this can hurt us. It might not be working. I tried a game with Templar last night. It's interesting. Yeah. Templar isn't interesting. I like how this immediately moves us onto Dota conversation, which I'm down to have because chat's pretty quiet. Even if chat was busy, I would still talk about Dota, so there we go. Yeah, Templar seems like it can actually like snowball really well. I think the only reason we managed to beat it was the amount of stuns that the team had. If we didn't have many stuns, I don't know if we would have been able to beat that one. And also, I think Slardar late game is surprisingly strong. But I don't know how it would work in a game with more experienced players in it. Yeah, but at the same time, it's not that crazy because it doesn't really have a proper ult. No, other than its ult is just something to assist with the amount of damage it does. Because it can slow the enemies. That did not do anything to you. There's quite a few characters like that though. It's the same as Slardar. Their ult just flags the opponent, so you know where they are, pretty much. It does slow them slightly, same as Templars, and it does give you a bit of vision, same as Templars. Lurk, appreciate that, Lurk. I don't know, it's definitely interesting. Hello, Peggy on YouTube. It's very interesting the different lanes things get used on at the higher levels. But I don't know which one I'm really liking at the moment. Yeah, it's crazy that the different characters are used completely differently. Yeah, I think it's like the different abilities and stuff. I agree with the holiday. Welcome in first time shouter. I don't know what you mean by that. So. Oh, in the about section. Yeah. Oh, for those who don't know, we updated the about section. It now has some of the quotes. Sorry, welcome in first time chatter. It's like the beginning of a horror movie before everybody gets killed. Yeah. Sorry, that was yeah, that very much confused me. But yeah. Welcome in. How you doing? Trying different carries to see what sticks. Yeah. I'm not sure. What's that large item? Oh, that's the harp ready for the last extraction. How's R.E.P.O? It's decent. The update is very interesting. I'm pretty sure it's very similar in a way. They've just made some like slight playstyle changes. What does that stand for? Just so I know. Does that stand for something I don't know? Oh, your face looks horrendous. Oh, I don't like that. Currently, I think I'm preferring ranged carriers. Yeah, ranged carriers are pretty nice. The melees do some interest. The melees can take out the ranged carries quite easily, I think. But if you can do like Nature's Prophet, I think is a very all-round carry. But again, it can be taken out quite quickly by melee characters. So you have to kind of balance it. If you have a well-balanced team, I think it will work really well. But if you don't have any tanks on the team, I wouldn't want to be Nature's Prophet. You gotta have someone to absorb the damage. Hey, appreciate the follow. It's very appreciated. What does SCP stand for? If it stands for something. Is it like a TV show? Or like an anime or something? Oh, interesting. Yeah, someone else said that as well. Oh, it's a YouTube thing. Right, okay. And a lore thing? Hard to say. Right. Is that like those, and it's a game? Okay. Because there's some YouTube channels that are like telling stories. There's one about crime, I think. That is the word. Right. Got ya. Okay, this is the last extraction. So let's give this a... Oh, I don't like the upscream's face. Oh, that's weird. Look at it. Did they give it eyeliner? Wait, I have 4 strength. Can I pick you up? I can. Oh. Oh, that only took 2 hits. So does this do damage? Like, let's hope they've got a good personality. That's so disturbing. The overcharge thing is very quick as well. I'm not sure if this does damage or not. It kind of looked like it did do damage. Because it only took 2 hits on the ground for it to die. Right, we don't have enough sprint speed to get all the way back. But they did say they've changed how the monsters behave at the end of the game. So maybe we're still able to get back without, like, everything being between us and the exit. Okay. The upscream, not so nice. I'd prefer you not to be updated. Oh, go away. Where's my gun? There it is. So they still spawn between you and the exit, it looks like. That hasn't changed. GG, thank you, thank you. Yeah, that... I don't like the upscream. Oh, let's see what this does. So now you can scroll this out. That's cool. Same with the bat, I'm guessing. Ow. Yeah, same with the bat. That's cool, because they want us to use the items more. Let's get a crystal. And let's get a recharge drone. That's that out the way. Let's see if there's any strength. 18. I'll get that. Let's get a 25 health pack. We've still got 100 health packs. I'm not too worried about getting that. I do want a sprint speed. No sprint speed. Lovely. Let's get a health then. I want the gun. So we'll get that. We'll get a stamina. And do we have a range? We do have 1 range. Let's get a second stamina. And maybe 1 more crystal. 5k. And we'll get a health pack. Boom. Okay, let's update the title. So we got 5 strength now. Charge you. We'll keep the feather drone on us until we get more strength, I think. That'll do. We'll leave you there. Let's update the title, see what map we get. So we're going on to level 6 with 5 strength. Oh, we got the new map. We got the new map on level 6. Also, if anyone here over on Twitch wants to help out, dropping a lurk on the YouTube stream that's pinned in chat would be very helpful. Talking of, hello Peggy over on the YouTube. Right, we got the new map at a high level, so we can have a proper look at it. Apparently there's a vent system on this map. I'm not sure where I'd find it, but... And don't say in the vents. Like, where's the vents? We can actually climb on this one. Ah, I can't get up there, though. Can I jump onto you? Oh! And up here. And then from here to here. Can't go up there. Okay, that might be it on this one. What if I run and stun myself? No. Okay, let's go back down carefully. Oh, there's the... What is that big item there? Is that the doll head there? Whoops. Bruh, some of these items don't stop the skull from seeing you. Like, some of these items, the skull can see you through them. That's not the first time that's happened to us. Also, there's a big item there. How much are you worth? 3.5k. Maybe you can't hide behind items? Yeah, maybe it's intended. Lurk, appreciate that lurk on the YouTube. This is a very large item for only 3k. Lurk, appreciate that lurk over on the YouTubes. That's very, very appreciated. Thank you, thank you. Aye, aye. Still hate the eye. Oh, this is one of the items I saw in the clip that I was talking about. Because apparently it's very bottom heavy. So you can actually put it in the cart. How cool is that? Are you an item? You are. What else is there around here? Oh, I like this song. Hot dog. Is there a story behind this? Let me go ahead slightly. No? Oh, okay. It's just a funny item. Okay, let's bring the cart. Is that the milk making sounds? Ooh, there's stairs there. We've not seen that before. Ooh, how much are you worth? 38k? Okay, there's a lot of large items here. What's up here? Nice. This room, I like this, this map has some very cool items on it. Let's try and get this big item out. Oh, there's so many big items here, though. They're not really worth it, these ones. 2.6k for such a large item. Now, I'll be honest, this one has bang written on it in quite a few places. That might be foreshadowing. It's kind of tempting to find out if it explodes when broken. But it is 37k. Hey, I appreciate the sub over on YouTube. That's very appreciated. We're trying to get to 1,000 subs on YouTube. So that's very appreciated. We're also 200 watch hours away from getting level 1 partner. And full YouTube partnership is why we need the 1,000 subs. We don't technically need it. We would just very much enjoy having it. That would be quite the milestone. I've tried YouTube many times in the past. Never once have I got close to getting partnered. So that would be that's very cool that that's a possibility. I appreciate the follow. Can this item damage monsters if broken? Can you use this as a weapon? I know it can damage players, apparently. Alright. The rooms also feel bigger. I don't know if they're bigger or if it's just the fact there's more on it. Right, we should see highlighted if that's not in. Oh, I think I did it right at the end. I think it survived. Yes, yeah, it did. For 50k, it did. Right, There is 4 extractions now, so we need to find the next closest extraction. Which we did go that way and I didn't see one. Unless it's in that room. Okay, well this thing just... Uh-oh. It was him. You lost me. Yep. Nice. That was close. Let's just pretend that didn't happen. And go back to looking for extractions. Health. Once I can use the 100 health pack and get the full amount of it, I will use it. So I just need to lose 30. Whoops, I was reading something else. Wow, it's almost impossible to pick that one up. Let's see if they fix the feather drone on monsters. Because it never worked as intended. Oh, I missed. Are they easier to kill? That's the second time that hitting it twice on the ground killed it. I think they're easier to kill. Because I think they made them heavier. So that might do more damage than it used to. Right? Or no? Or left? Crossbow does damage? I'm not sure. Let's go recharge the crossbow. And we'll find something to shoot with 12 times or so. Let's do an experiment. They need health bars on the monsters. Oh, for sure. That would be very cool. I'm going to leave you here for a moment. We're going to go shoot something a ton of times with a crossbow. The skull might have too much health, but we can give it a go with a different monster. If we find like a smaller monster, see if we can kill it with just the crossbow. Right. Oh, there's... Okay, you. Actually, you have more health now, don't you? Oh, they might get... When they get stunned, they might take full damage from falling. Hey, how you doing? It's good to see you. Long time no see. Bruh, so you can kill them with just stuns. It's because they get stunned, fall, and then take the damage from the falling. But the item itself, I don't think does damage. We have done solid research today. We have learnt some new stuff about the game. How you doing, by the way? Welcome in. I saw you were playing some Valorant earlier. We're currently playing the R.E.P.O update. I don't know if you've ever given R.E.P.O a go. Oh, that makes my... Good. How's your sir? I'm doing good, thanks too. Have you played it? Ah, an extraction. Whoops. I've got to level 10. Nice. Is that in a group or solo? Nice. That's not worth the value, I don't think. Let's see if there's any large items nearby. Oh, probably not. Let's go have a look. I keep getting to level 13 and then dying. We had that for Aegis on level 12. Depends on the day. Yeah, tried myself, but scared. That's fair. That's fair. We've gotten to, I think our last playthrough before the update happened was level 53 solo. But then it updated, so now we're going to try a new playthrough on the update. See if it's still possible to get to that really late game. Ooh, thinking about it, the skull might be easier to kill with this because it falls from the from its floating position. I'm trying to hope that eye doesn't see me. Do you see what I mean? It falls. You didn't take damage then. Okay, so... That's so far, 53. Yeah, I kind of wanted to get to 100, level 100, but the beta came out. It goes red when you shoot it. Oh, that's not it taking damage from falling? Don't move. They can now hear... All monsters can hear you if you make, like, sound while it's right next to you. Zaps, how you doing? Good to see you. Welcome in for 321 streams. Fret, welcome in for 302 streams. How you doing, Fret? Good to see you. When it goes red, when it takes damage. Oh. So maybe it does take damage from that then. The eye despawned. Right, let's see what's up here. Anything of value? Ooh, this is one of the newer items. It's a money blender. The more you hold it, the more money you lose. So you have to, like, move it. Like this. It starts shredding the money. I want to see if it can actually use up all the money or if it's only a select amount. Ow. So it does have a max to it. Isabella's laughing at me. Can you put other items inside that now? Like, what if I used this? This is just for experimental purposes only. Oh, you can. You can actually put items in it. Oh, what if you turned it sideways, right? What if you did this, right? And then you ran at the floating head, like the spewer. You just like ran at it. Couldn't you trap it inside of it? You throwing stuff from off screen? No, I just hear her laughing because the item blew up. Let's have one more. In fact, let's leave the bag of money here. Just to put monsters in it. Grab it to kill it. Yeah, that sounds fun. That does sound fun. Only have a glass of juice. Okay, this one has high ceilings. Appreciate everyone over on the YouTube. Appreciate you lurking and stuff. Right, so that's a cool future thing we can try. Because I know we waste quite a bit of money, but we are trying to figure out all the new stuff. So it's not the most efficient way of playing, but we are getting to learn a lot more. Break stuff. Oh, wait, there's a whole nother bit here I missed. Hello, cart. Hello, cart. What are you? 11k. Ooh, wow, you're heavy. Oops. Okay, we'll sell this and then we'll go looking for another one. I kind of I thought so too, if I'm honest. This map is so valuable, isn't it? I feel like this map has way more value on it than the other ones. $87k. Just walking around in a bag. How'd you get the blender in there? I carried it. It exploded. Isabella laughed at me. And then we just put it in there anyway. I think the other maps take a lot of work to get to everything. The other maps take a lot of work. Hey, come this way. Ow! Ow! So, that way? There should also be a vent where you can crawl in. Also possible to find some items. Give you full damage. Right, okay. But this map has everything in the open. Oh, I get what you mean. Yeah, this map, everything is available to you very easily. And other maps, sometimes it's harder to get it. Oh, is that the vent? I found the vent. Okay. This is interesting. So how do I get this down? Oh, there's a... Hey, can you catch this for me? Ah, you had one job. Stay there. Ow, my head. How do you get back in there? Nope. 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 From the side? Nope. 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 Jump. Aha! Persistence. Alright, get you in there. My typing today is on vacation. Drive safe. Oh, did I miss someone leaving? I think I missed someone leaving. I was playing around with a vent. Drive safe, whoever's driving. That's a banana. That's an eye. Go do the parkour. There's parkour. Oh, is that parkour? What is the point of it? To get up there? Is there even any items up there? Alright, there's parkour up here we're going to look at. This stream just became eventful. What's the parkour? Just this? Is that it? Or am I missing something? Oh, that platform's safe to fall down. Got you. Got you. Right, put this... in fact, we'll just chuck this on. Boo. Yeah, that's it. Got an item yesterday on the huge pillar. Oh, okay, so the things can spawn on there. Nice. That's good to know for future. Right, let's go back and get these random items. There's more stairs. I like the level changes on this map. The level changes are nice. Oh. That looks like glass. Is that glass? See how it's got like a fog effect to it? I don't know if that's glass or not. Oh wait, here's a cheap way to find out. That's not glass. That's an actual fall. Got a horse on the platform. Leave me alone. There's holes over there. Appreciate all the reactions over on YouTube. Just so people know, the highest ever reactions we've had in one stream was 11,500 reactions. The most we've got since then was 10,500 reactions. So we are yet to break the 11,500 reaction record. Just a little FYI, you know? If anyone wants to help out, I believe people are trying to beat it today. So we'll see how that goes. Even if you just press that button 10 times, it'll probably help out. Can you not have 3 of these in a row? It's got a horse platform. What is? That should work. Do. I don't like this room very much. Especially with holes underneath the platform. Do. Oh, we still haven't done this one. Banana. Right, that should do it. Oh, there it is. Right, that should be this room clear. Right, one more extraction after this. Do. Right. Chat's gone quiet again. We need Dota conversations. There's one more extraction. But I do like that, no. I do like the map. It feels very easy to get lost on here. Just in a quiet mood? That's all good. That's all good. Alright. Is this the last room? I was trying to summon. Knight, what are you calling cringe, by the way? Is playing Minecraft making base stuff? Do you know what? I was looking around your area the other day. It's kind of like... I kind of want to build a village again. But then I would end up doing two houses and then stop playing, probably. Or just get bored. We need somewhere to hide that preferably looks that way. So we know when that guy moves. Hey, Pludgy, appreciate the tier 1 for 31 months. How you doing, Pludgy? Okay, there's an eye, but I'm really good at running against the eye. Go away. Thought you was going to tell me to take my base down? No. How you doing, Pledgy? Your bases. Because you're in it. Right, this is another new item. I do like that you can scroll them. Oh, I don't know if I have extra range, if I can scroll them further. Hey, Micro, appreciate 100 bits. That's very, very appreciated. Right, we could get... Ooh, sprint speed, finally. Can we get... Did we just pick up 2 of them? We'll get another extra jump. Wait. He'll never know. Ah, now I gotta read chat. Isabella's laughing again. What did I miss? On Wednesday, you could just trim it away. That's true. That is true. Doing good, thanks, Pledgy. It would be very easy, you know, just accidentally. Maybe if I just accidentally removed one chunk in the middle. Where's your storage room? Right, that'll do. And then left a long space. It's in your base. Where? Does it go over more than one chunk? Let's take 2 of those. Ah, we did get a crystal, did we? Never mind. Let's just say... to find your storage? Is it in the vault? Oh, lovely. Now we're on... Oh, I didn't update the title. 6 strength. Level 7, I think that said. What vault? Didn't you tell me you made a vault? Or am I not supposed to know about the vault? No, you showed me on a world tour. Or was that last season? Vault was last season. Oh, okay. What was that? Only a year ago. A year and a half ago. Easy mistake. Made an item vault this season. Yeah, that's cool. That is cool. Alright, boom. Right, so if we can start picking up the monsters, we can't really do it with 6 strength, but we might be able to do it to a couple of them. We've got to keep in mind that we can't hold them for long. So if we're trying to chuck them into a hole, it's best to bring them next to the hole first. Let's give it a go. So there's the hole. That probably wasn't the best one to use as an example. Because that one does move very quickly. Gotta do something risky. Appreciate the follow. How you doing? I don't think it died. Where'd it go? There he is. There's 2 of them. It makes them go so far away. Still waiting to find out what's cringe. Oh, what was cringe? The night person? I clicked on their name. They've been here like 4 or 5 streams in a row, not following. So I'm wondering how they remember. Go away. Oh, did we kill both of them? No, that's one of them. Wait, what's that? I didn't really do anything for Star Wars Day. I know I should lose my nerd card for that. Nah, you have a permanent life subscription. Even if you wore sunglasses, you know? Star Wars Day is not really a thing here. Maybe it is in the biggest cities. I don't know if people actually do anything for it or if they just watch a movie. I feel like it's only a group of people. I think you killed both, but one got destroyed. Ah, that's fair. Hello? Were you just playing with... no, I solo. I'm a solo player. Welcome in though. First time chatter, how you doing? Every time I read chat, I break things. Oh wait, it's gone again. Do they despawn faster now? I feel like they despawn faster. It might just be that the stun doesn't last as long. Don't celebrate. I think you have to be like a real like big fan of the Star Wars stuff to treat it like an actual holiday. I'm not sure how it works. I've never like celebrated it. I've heard of it. I think most people have heard of it. Ooh, I forgot completely about the time. Okay, we got 20 minutes. We're sticking to the 3 hours today. Tomorrow we might be able to go a little bit longer. The only place I've ever heard about it is I just used it as an excuse to start with it. Oh. That thing doesn't... I think that it's because the stun doesn't last as long, maybe. I watched a whole lot of Star Wars in the last 6 times. Or if they can, but not on May 4th. Bob Effret. Right. Bludgy, have you played any more Dota yet? Bludgy was learning Dota. I'm not sure how well it's going. Oh, right. Here's a tip. If you walk backwards while facing the way you want to go, this thing sends you the way you want to go. They haven't taken that out of the game. Whoops. But don't fall off after. I played some Fortnite's new season. Watched episode 1. Nice. That sounds fun. Episode 1 of what? Right, let's keep going. I'm having a steak and chips tonight. What are the chances? Right. Almost done. What we'll do is we'll call it after this level, but let's try and finish this level first. Right, there's one extraction, which might be the closest to the exit. Oh, there's 4 extractions though. So you can still kind of do that. You just have to be careful not to hold on for too long. Let the full damage do most of it. But it still feels pretty difficult if there's a large monster. Because it says it goes up faster with the larger monsters. Right, there's another extraction. We've done this room. I'm not too sure there's enough value on this map. I know this is a very low value map, but I'm still surprised about how little value there is. Just spotted a vase though. Now do. Do. This is much further than it looks. Oh, there's a plate there. 1 second. Oh, I didn't have enough range to catch that then. We'll go and try and get that in a moment. And then there's a random question time. Go for it. We have fought some baked beans. I like them. Especially on toast. Or as part of like a breakfast. What are your thoughts on what's everyone's thoughts on baked beans? Yucky. Fair. It is definitely an interesting look for a food item, especially for places that haven't like grown up eating it. Great with a thick slice of meatloaf. I don't think I've ever had meatloaf. I don't think I've ever had that. Is there an extraction over here? If that's an extraction, that's perfect for the last one. Okay, there is. Yeah, we'll leave this there. Let's check down here quick for some items. Appreciate the reactions over on YouTube. They're still going. I'm pretty sure they've been going for most of the stream. It'll be interesting to see how many there are. This way. Oh, I just heard blind man fall down the stairs. Also, hopefully next stream I'll be more talkative. Sometimes I'm not so good at it, but we're dealing with it. What is meatloaf like? I think I've only ever seen it in movies. I don't say a loaf of meat. It's a loaf of bread but meat. Okay, well technically you didn't say what I said not to say. Ooh. Okay, that went surprisingly well. That was kind of a scary moment. Meatloaf is cool. Is there an artist called Meatloaf? Nice catch. Thank you, thank you. Yeah. Alright, let's see if there's any small items left. I think we got most of the big items on the level. I also haven't seen that. Can you not chuck them down holes anymore, by the way? Is that a new thing they've done? Ooh. Did this always have a platform as well? I don't know if I'm starting to make stuff up. It must have always had a platform. One of the maps, there's not a platform here. Ah, I try to get that in. Right, last extraction time. Meat ground very finely and mixed with... meat freshly mixed with some stuff to keep it solid after it's cooked. It's minced meat mixed with a few things like egg, breadcrumbs, and spices shaped into a loaf wrapped in bacon and smothered with baked beans. Okay, that does sound nice. Egg. Right, where was this last extraction? Oh, this way. Isn't that a thing in America at the moment, where it's like the price of eggs are too high and it's now become a political talking point? Is eggs? Alright, boom. Let's get the bars. Price, not prince. Will not get them. There's been a big bird flu recently over here, so chicken eggs have gone up in price a lot. Oh, I thought it was a political issue, rather than just being a lack of birds. Makes sense. Right, let's try and get out before everything spawns. Nice, we did it. Almost perfectly timed at the end of stream. Oh, it's both. Fair. How much is, like, one egg? Can make anything a political issue? Very true. Very true. Let's grab... Oh, wait. Nope, still no gun. Still no gun. Let's grab a stamina. A dozen eggs. Over... Wait, 1898. Hold on a moment. Let me do a quick 18.98 into pounds. 14 pounds for 12 eggs. Let me do a reverse thing. For us, it's about $4. That's crazy. What they'll do is they'll reduce the price of eggs, but before you can take an egg out of the carton, you have to watch an ad. We'll get you. So you fix that issue. The bird flu made it 7 now. Fair enough. We don't normally do the politics talk. I brought it up because I mentioned eggs. We won't take that. Egg prices here is about 5 USD a dozen. $3.60 for 12. Yeah, have you seen? Oh, there's a. I can't remember what it's called. One second. We're gonna end it here, but let me go over to the IRL screen for a moment. Have you seen the thing where you compare a Big Mac in different countries, which gives you the price difference between the countries is comparing it to a Big Mac from McDonald's in Tesco's? You're all good. You're all good. Yeah, that's interesting. I can't remember what they called it, but it had its own name or something like that. Right. Let me go to main menu. Right. Appreciate everyone who watched over on YouTube. Very, very appreciated. If you want to say bye to YouTube, anyone in YouTube who wants to come over to Twitch and join the raid, feel free. It's the pinned message. But other than that, we're going to end on YouTube and we're going to go over to someone, do the raid over on Twitch. Peggy says no. Right, I'll catch you in a bit, YouTube. Boom. 64 watch hours on that.